Hello and welcome to CKE 10,001's gaming channel. In this video, we're looking at my Yoshino and Natsumi Weiss Schwarz deck profile. It's an 8-bar build. We'll start off at level 0. I'm running 4 copies of Rainy Girl Yoshino. When this card is placed on stage from hand, you can put the top card of your deck into your waiting room. If it's a level 1 or higher character, this card is probably errated to a 1 or higher character. Errated to a 1 or higher card. This card gets plus 1000 power. You might want to double check the errata page for this card. And the second effect is at the beginning of your opponent's attack phase, if there is a character facing this card, you can move this card to an open position of your center stage. Guaranteed to run. And then 3 copies of Miku Being Seductive. During your opponent's turn, your other middle position center stage character gets 1000 power. And yeah, so it's a bad boy effect for a second effect. And then 3 copies of Shame Natsumi at the beginning of your climax phase. If there are 3 or more markers underneath this card, put all markers from underneath this card into your waiting room, and you may put the top card of your deck in your stock. Has an activate, pay 1 brainstorm. For each climax, reveal those cards, perform the following action. Look at top 3 cards from top of your deck, choose to 1 card from among them, put your hand, put the rest, and choose what to 1 card, remaining cards, put face up underneath this card as a marker, and then put the rest into your waiting room. So it's top 3, add a card, get a marker, and then the rest go to the waiting room. That's different. And then 2 copies of Can You Find Me Natsumi. When your other Data Live character is frontal attack, you can put this card in your waiting room. If you do, choose when your character is in battle, and that character gets plus 1500 power until the end of turn. And it has a second effect, activate, put 1 card from your hand in your waiting room, put this card in your waiting room, and then salvage a character. 2 copies of your Climax Swapper, Happy Incoming Message Origami. Has an on-play effect where you reveal your hand, and if there's a climax, all your opponent's center stage characters get minus 500 power. You have another Me Origami, which is the Double Searcher. During the turn, this card is placed on stage from hand. When this card attacks, you can pay 1, pitch 2. If you do, search your deck for 2 characters. And your level 1 combo, 4 copies of For Everyone's Sake Yoshino. During your turn, if you have another Day Live character, this card gets plus 1500 power. And has a climax combo. When sharing Halloween treats is placed on your climax area, if this card is in your center stage and you have 4 more other Data Live characters, choose one of the following effects and perform it. Choose a Data Live character in your waiting room and return to your hand. You may choose one of your opponent's level 1 or higher characters. If you do, your opponent chooses 1 level X or lower character in your waiting room and exchanges them, where X equals to the character's level minus 1. So you can salvage or level down with that combo. 4 copies of Promise to Keep a Secret Natsumi. You bomb to this vanilla. 2 copies of A Spring Moment Yoshino. Beating up one attack phase, you can swap, and it's an early play bottom deck bomber. And Successful Retrieval Yoshino. All your other Promise to Keep Natsumis gets a following ability. When this card attacks, look at top card of your deck, put it on top of your deck or into your waiting room, and this card gets plus 3000 power until end of turn. So it makes your Natsumis 1085 and have top check. And this is the one that bombs the Natsumi card. 1-0 kind of early play backup punish card. 2 copies of your Lonely Eyes Yoshino for assists. Also, when your character trigger checks reveals a climax, you can put a climax from your hand into your waiting room. If you do, choose 1 character in your waiting room and turn the hand. So it turns your bars into salvages. And it has a change effect as well. Yeah, we don't run that change target. You usually use it just for the assist and turn your bars into salvage. And then 3 copies of Basic Realizer event. To perform the following action 3 times, choose 1 of your characters, and that character gets following ability until end of turn. The character facing this card gets minus 1 soul, and then you put this card event into your memory. 2 copies of Sulin Rain Yoshino. When this card is placed on stage from your hand, you can discard a card. If you do, put the top card of your clock into your stock, so it's stockular. And when this card is placed on stage from you, you can pay 2. If you do, choose one of your opponent's characters, return it to their hand. Bring 1 copy of Within the Frozen Bear Yoshino. When this card is placed on stage, look at the top 3 cards from your deck. Choose up to 1 card from one per hand, put the rest in your waiting room. And when this card attacks, you can choose one of your other Day Live characters, and that character gets plus 500 power. Plus X power until the end of your opponent's next turn. X equals the number of other characters you have times 500. 4 copies of your level 3 Yoshino and Yoshinon. If your waiting room has 2 or less climaxes, this gets early play condition. When Freezing Earth is placed on your climax area, if this card is in your center stage and you have 4 more other Dead Alive characters, this card's soul does not decrease by side attacking and gets the following ability until the end of your opponent's next turn. The character facing this card gets -2 soul. At the beginning of your opponent's attack phase, you may put a card from your hand in your waiting room. If you do, choose this card and one of your other characters and exchange them as stand, and this card gets +2000 power. So the last 8 cards are the climax cards, 4 copies of Sharing Halloween Treats, which is your level 1 combo, and Freezing Earth, which is your level 3 combo. Alright, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, check EncoreDecks.com and the link in the description below to see an overview of this deck build.